Okay guys, welcome to the Mutation Hell Train. So this one was pretty hard to solve, that's why I'm doing this other replay, and I have just died and Scorched Earth, so double life trains, and a lot of burning on the ground. So I was here, the Statman, so going for normal opening, just first to get supply block, then take gases, then take two workers after the supply is released, and then of course the overlord, and we can speed this up. So my best buddy tried oiled baron with ultralisk, but they just don't do, even when they gobble up a lot of stuff, they just don't do enough damage against trains, and mid game you kinda choke. So that's the thing. I didn't try brutals, but I know that they're very expensive, so early game would be really problematic with them, and I think they also probably wouldn't do enough damage. So I just decided to go the simplest way over here, spreading this thing, getting 6 zerglings over here, and getting more workers, getting infestation pits. I wanna have super guy immediately because I need 2 Egorbs. Okay, and saturating. I'll need complete saturation of both the bases for this. Zerglings are clearing, but of course I need the super Gary first. So okay, these guys can fight me, so I don't need to chase them, that's good. So this is the Shadow Disruption, pretty much easiest composition. Like if you go against like Masters and Machines, or even Mortal Colossi, this guy is gonna murder. Even the Zerglings have the thing, but against Storms it doesn't help the damage reduction, and against Colossi that's a lot of damage to multiple units at the same time, so it would drain them pretty fast. So yeah, this have disruptors, but still this the easiest composition. Of course, I don't wanna go against any air comp. We also have phoenixes here, so it will be some air units. But yeah, that's the kind of easiest to do. I don't care about the Dark Templars because of course we have a Super Gary as detector. So killing these, and okay, maybe I was a little bit sluggish on the saturation, but just a little bit. I needed some zerglings, so yeah, that's the thingy. And of course, Scorched Earth, there are 3 types of Scorched Earth, like the light one, the shortest, and just one thick, and when the train dies is the third one, the heaviest, and it will last for the whole minute and burn, well, pretty big squares of pretty big patches of burning over there. So that's a little bit of a problem. That's actually that does damage over time, so it is a significant problem for my stuff, but then that's why there is a green zone. Okay, so 2 Egorbs and get out of the fire and fight here. Okay, and use need green zone, but also have to use blue zone whenever I can to enhance the attack speed. The overcharge enhances attack speed by 20%, so that's also pretty good. I am also adding a Hydra then, because I'll need Hydra as well, especially against Phoenixes, but also to help a little bit against the trains. So, okay, 2 Egorbs. Against Zerg is pain in the ass, you need to go against Protoss, because otherwise, like, it's a lot of stuff, a lot of units. Also having some splash dealing thingies. Okay, now I didn't saturate these gases actually. I don't know if I actually did this the whole game, because I don't need a lot of gas units. I need a lot of Zerglings. So with Zerglings the biggest problem is they tend to run into here and fight unnecessary stuff, so you need to adjust all the time. So okay, so one thing that you can do with the train is sometimes you can bug it if the several cars are receiving damage, or if the train is receiving damage at the same time with from the multiple sources. But it's never certain, you know. It's not certain if we'll be able to do it or not. So I mean, kind of easiest is if you're like the Haka and Impaler standardize multiple cars and things like that. But it's not certain, so you can never rely on that. But it will help if when it happens. It will help you immensely because you don't have to kill the train second time, and trains have a lot of health, so they are a big problem. So, okay, so now I do have a lot of stuff, but later the Aemon will have more stuff too, and trains have 2000 health, each train has 2000 HP more, so that's the problem with these trains. Yeah, you can see that now I have to fight this from the back side, and that is problematic. Of course, I get all the Zergling upgrades, now getting these upgrades. And okay, this one did bug out, so that helped me, otherwise it would be problematic. I think that it did bug out. Okay, so I mean you can use lurkers, but lurkers it's pain in the ass. I need to repair this. It's a pain in the ass because they are, well, they don't shoot unburrowed, so you need to adjust them and use ability, and it's all too much of a micro thingy, so I opted not to go for the lurkers. Yeah, disruptors are a little bit pain, but actually phoenixes were more problem. Okay, they cannot do much to Gary, but they are still a nuisance over there, lifting stuff and so. Okay, so now I have to kill the train, and this train will not bug out, so I have to kill it again, and that's an issue. Okay, getting more upgrades. Of course, I want to have at least all attack upgrades to maximize the damage, as it will be necessary for the late game. Okay, now this way. I want to save Zerglings as much as I can, so eager to kill as much as it can. Because yeah, fire is a big problem. Look at these burning thingies. Teleport also very useful, and Gary zone. Okay, now second double train. Yeah, I even added 2 ultralisks. They get them upgrades, yes, except this thing, because I don't want to even use burrow charge. Like, what? There's no point in this. I don't even have the micro for that, so okay, now I did lose quite a few units to this fire, and this is no problem. Look at this, I didn't kill the first train, the second train is already here, so I'm like did I even teleport here? Yes. So I decided if this train doesn't bug, I have to let it go, because I need I will not be able to kill it, and the thing is this train doesn't bug, so I immediately let it go, because I need to save my base. Because the worst case, I don't kill it, and I probably wouldn't. And then I lose the base, and then I cannot produce. And you can see that I'm spending all my resources, and I'm on 130 supply. Like, I didn't manage to max out over here. So now, okay, some other stuff here. I have, by the way, five hatcheries, but actually I don't have money to produce a lot more stuff. I'm spending all of it, and I'm not even near maxing. Okay, so now I need to kill this train, and I need to also defend. This is a little bit problematic, because of course this is now not the last train. I need to kill this one, and then, oh yeah, that's just the first life, but yeah. Okay, now I do have a lot of links, some hydras too. I think one of the ultras also, yeah, one of the ultras survived. I made 2. Okay, now I'm kind of okay, because this train will probably have a less HP sometime. I don't know actually the pattern, but sometimes they have just a half of the health of the last train. So now this one has probably, if they go kind of double, So I just need to kill this one twice. That's the first life. Okay, this one will not escape before I can kill this one, so I'm now comfortable. So that's it. I think that's the easiest thing to do it. But I missed the one train. I missed the second bonus. But okay, that's it. So that's the solo with Stetmann. I can see Super Gary with the most damage actually with the Igorbs and Zerglings died. He shoots like a machine gun, so that's kind of win-win situation. But of course, you must not lose too much because even with very fast shooting, Gary cannot nearly kill double life trains with his own auto attacks. So that's the thing. Okay, Ultra is only 2, but they did significant damage. Yeah, they can gobble several units at once. And Hydras, well, they were helpful against Phoenix and a little bit against trains too. So that was it. Let me check my... Okay, I'm gonna pause this because I played some games after this. Okay, guys. Okay, can you see it? Yes, you can. Okay, so you can see that I did the one bonus, but I lost like that was I was full saturated on 2 bases, and I lost 839 Zerglings. That's a lot of Zerglings. Spending a lot of resources. Gary, of course, most kills with Igorbs, but Zerglings were for the trains. And I mean, maybe Corruptors would be okay, but then again, like I spent too much resource on them. Ultralisk I tested with even with all Baron, they weren't that good. So I think that's probably the best thing. And if you go Broodlords, then you also need air upgrades, spend more stuff. So so that was it. I'm pretty good. Also, kind of the Haka is pretty good here because of pack leaders, but then again for soloing I think Stetmann is still the easiest. Okay, thanks for sticking around. Like and subscribe if you liked it, and you can check my other videos too, and support me on Patreon if you wish. And that's it, guys. Thanks again. See you around.